are tuned in to Petty Sportz Black, where I am HBCU. Brought to you in part by KINGZ Broadcasting and Pulse 880 Radio, the heartbeat of the South. I'm your host, Famous Fees. I got the head coach of Lincoln University, Joshua Dean, on the scene, live and direct for y'all. Coach, how you doing tonight?
I'm doing well, man. I'm excited. Enjoying this summer. It's been a new, different year, and great to start it off sitting here with you guys and be able to talk about the great Lincoln University and talk about some football.
Oh, absolutely, man. Like I told you, just like I told you earlier, we're going to jump in. I'm going to ask you some of the more difficult questions, and I'm going to end this thing on a light note. We're going to get out of here laughing and chuckling and everything else.
All right.
All right, so man, we're going to jump right in, man. So, Coach Dean, jumping into your fourth season as the head coach at Lincoln University, what message are you driving home to your players to motivate them for the upcoming year?
Just the belief in the system and belief in what we do, put in the hard work. The message hasn't changed. I feel that the difference of where we are now is that we have players that have cycled through our system that understand the philosophy that we breathe, and we get a good group of guys that love to work, love to compete, love to grind, and I think that when you look at from where we started our first year, trying to get a feel for, just the area, new geography as far as going from the south to the north, and, developing who we feel is the best representative of a Lincoln Lion football player, a Lincoln man. And I believe that we have that. Guys show up, they work hard, and they love to compete. You got to love to compete. You got to love to do everything else, but you got to love to compete. And so, now we see it, and we saw great strides in the spring, but nobody's excited to get to this summer and get to this fall camp more than me.
Okay, I can feel it, man. Like football season is always the greatest time of year, man. If those boys are ready to go, I'm pretty sure y'all are all extra excited to get out there and show what y'all can do for this next year.
Yeah, absolutely. It's funny, man. The spring, it's usually spring, and then before you know it, the fall comes up. But it seems like spring ball was so long ago. And, we started our summer workouts, guys coming in, putting in the work. And, now it's just you're looking forward to the guys that you got coming in as far as high school signees, transfer signees, guys that you come from the portal. So we're just looking to get the guys together and see how this thing stirs up. And, the season, as we look forward to the season, I feel that the conference is wide open. There's been a lot of shakeup as far as new coaches, new staffs, changing tides as far as a lot of the players that have been here the past few years and have dominated, have moved on. And it's really has elevated the whole talent pool in our conference. I don't see it as it like, the guys, the teams that have been so successful, like they're falling back. I just feel that it has elevated the teams that, like ourselves, that are trying to be formidable and try to improve how we're looked upon as a program in the university. And so, it's making everybody be great, and compete. So, we're just looking forward to and excited to get out there. And, September 3rd, or the first game of the season against Dell State, can't come soon enough.
Okay, it sounds like y'all got some secret weapons out there. We got to look out for that.
Nah, I wouldn't say no secret weapons, but it's just, the lights are going off. You know what I mean? And I think that if you're doing anything, if you're in music, if you're in entertainment, if you're in business, once you start to understand what you're doing and you get a little bit of experience, now it's I say, okay, I understand what's going on, and now I know how to make this thing work. And, we're fortunate enough. We had some guys that had a lot of success, individual success in last year that are coming back. We have some guys that we know are very talented coming to the program. And so now it's just, it's up to us to get these guys going and create a scheme and a plan for them to go where they can be great. It's our job as coaches to make the job easy for them. So I'm just a big believer that, when the trust lines up, with the commitment lines up, and everybody cares and loves what they're doing, the people around, you'll start to see success. So, I believe that's going to happen this year for us.
Okay, man, we looking forward to checking it out. So, I mean, as far as just you coaching at an HBCU, just what does that mean to you? Does that give you like a heightened sense of pride to me, like, man, like I am the leader of a group of young men at an HBCU?
Absolutely. I mean, I feel that it's, you hear things, and especially with how socially conscious our generation is now, is that you're doing something with the purpose, a purpose living, the purpose driven life, and I feel that I've been given that opportunity. I've been blessed with that opportunity. When I look out there and I see that, okay, I was given an opportunity to be a head coach at the age of 30 from a historical Black college. I did play professional ball. I did go to a D1 school, San Diego State University, but and a historical Black college gave me the opportunity to complete my degree. So I just feel that it's a rewarding sense when you see that you're personally helping people, young men, get an opportunity to be great and to experience their dreams. Like I want guys like Ronte Dunbar, Makai Beasley, or Drew Stevens, Andrew Banks to have an opportunity to experience some of the things that I've been able to because of this game. And I know that our campus, I know that our admissions department, I know our teachers, I know our professors, I know the president, everybody is invested in seeing these guys be successful. It's not always like that. And I'm not saying that one university does it better than the other, but I know that I feel it where we're here at Lincoln. And so we haven't had a history of success. So I tell everybody, hey, the seniors, you guys are going to be the ones that won the most games here. You guys are going to be the ones that have done the most here at this university. So take pride and take ownership and be inspired and excited about that, because you're creating an unknown that hasn't been done yet, and you're writing your own history. So when I took this job, I knew it would be a difficult task. I know they haven't had a lot of success, but I also know that if everything hits and we do the right things and put the hard work and the time in, we're going to be able to do something special that's never been done before. So it's just not a matter if it's going to happen and when. And, now it's not about hope. It's about going out there and putting in the work to make it happen. And that's what we expect to do this fall.
Okay. I hear you. Like, man, like, sounds like you and everybody is ready. I mean, that's definitely, like, it's highly commendable. Like, man, you to come back out, especially after you had an actual professional career, and make your way back to the HBCU scene, then get in there and dig in the trenches. Like, that's all the way what's up.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's really, I tell the story, and which is funny. I was fortunate enough to be a scholarship athlete to go play at San Diego State, and had scholarship offers to other universities over the West Coast and across the nation. But up until those scholarships started happening, my junior and senior year in high school, I always thought I was going to go to Howard. My dad was Vernon Dean, played for the Washington Redskins at the time and played Seahawks. So when I went to go visit him, he'd take me up to Howard, the Georgetown area. All I knew was Howard and that HBCU, and that's where I wanted to go. I've had, educators in my family that come from historical Black colleges and were Greek, a part of the Divine Nine and all that. So I've always known nothing but, Black African-American history, and just about how much importance there is to it. And so when I had an opportunity to reconnect and to make my own path and have an impact, I couldn't be happier. I couldn't ask for anything else, and it's just, I'm always, I wouldn't say I'm a history buff, but I just have a lot of support and a lot of love for those that want to make a difference and want to take on a challenge to be a part of the difference. And so I know there's a bunch of people out there that's doing the same thing and leading a charge. And I'm glad to be one of the many that's out there trying to, champion what we do here at the Historical Black College, and just to be a representative of Lincoln University and all the great things that we have to offer.
Oh, yeah, man. HBCU love is at a premium right now. It's being extra acknowledged. And, man, like, that's dope that your pops was taking you around Howard and you just had the exposure all the way from the beginning. And, like, both of my parents went to HBCUs, too, Stillman and Alabama State, respectively. Like, it's all straight HBCU around this way.
Well, I can tell you something, man, and I'm not even going to be here to joke with you, but I can tell you that Stillman's last football game, Coach Joshua Dean was on the opposite side, and we got that victory against him. But I'm not going to hold that against you, your heritage. But I'm going to go. We talk about jokes and we family. So I'm just going to let you know, man, I had a part of that.
Hey, I ain't mad at it. I went to Savannah State. That win didn't touch me.
I got you.
It's all good, man. So, like, are you feeling pressure from the fans and the higher ups just to put more W's on the board this upcoming season?
I would say that, the pressure that I feel is more internal. It's just one of those things where you look at it and say, okay, I had a goal of what I wanted to accomplish, and, we're not producing like I feel that we should. But, as far as externally, I wouldn't say that I feel pressure, but just naturally, you go 4 or 5 years. Most teams don't get an opportunity to go 4 years and not have the success or not have any wins to match the support or what you've done. But, when I took the job, it was known that we're trying to create something from scratch, and we're trying to do it the right way. And there is going to be some trial and error. But I completely feel that I'm not going to sell you. I'm not going to lie to you, but I do feel that we have a staff that is, I couldn't ask for a greater staff of guys led by Tom Manley, a new hire for us, offensive coordinator, that has brought a lot of juice to our offensive side. The guys love him and have been thriving around him. Our defense being led by Coach Frank Turner, who's been having those guys come off a great season last year. And I can go down the line of Coach McCray and Randall and DeGrade and guys like that. But I just truly feel that we have a staff that believes and the players believe. And, I believe in servant leadership. That's just how I was raised. I also believe that, we all have a piece of ownership in what we do in this program. And, I've challenged the players to go about that the same way. I'm your head coach, I'm your leader, I'm the bastard, I'm gonna drive this thing. But when I'm not around and when I go home, and you guys on this campus, guys got to believe and keep championing that same message, and it's going, and it is. And and it's one of those things. We have these things called Truth Thursdays, where we sit there in a circle, we get together and we talk. What's the truth? And I feel like when you talk about the pressure and all, I don't pay attention to it because I know we're working and we're putting in the work to be great. And so when it happens, I'm not going to be the same one to turn around and point fingers, because all I'm doing is being immersed in the journey and the process of building a championship program. And I believe that we have the opportunity to do it. And I feel that, we have the support. I'm always told the president to support, the AD support, alumni support, and I don't duck and dodge nothing. This wasn't about my record when I took this job. It was about being a part of something special. So I feel that we're finally at that point where we can address some things and we can make some things happen. And, we'll see, man. I'm excited about the opportunity, and I just can't wait to stop talking about it and go out there and show on the field.
Okay, sound like the pressure's about to create a diamond. You got secret weapons. You got folks dedicated. They ready to go out there.
That dedication is major, man. I'm Nipsey Hussle, man. I'm a California guy, so that dedication, it always pays off, man. So, that they bought in. They know they putting the work in. It hasn't been like this since I've been here. So, and it's getting better. I know we've had some great guys through our program that have had a lot of notoriety for the individual play. But, to see this team gel as a family over spring and make strides, just getting better and better, couldn't be more excited about what we have going on in the fall.
Okay. So check this one out, man. Like this, I was really interested to actually hear your response to this. All across the country, we see schools scheduling teams for their homecoming games. And we all know when everyone picks a team for homecoming that they feel like they'll beat, so all the alumni can come in and enjoy all the festivities, because that's the one game where they know everybody's going to come.
Yeah.
Is that the ultimate form of disrespect for a team to schedule you for your homecoming? And does that also give you and the guys Like just some extra motivation to go in there and beat a team on their field at homecoming while everyone is there to see it?
Well, first, my Bill Belichick answer is every game is just another game, another opportunity to go out there and play and get better. And it truly is. While we get all the homecomings, let's not bullcrap it at all. We haven't had the record. We haven't shown that we have the wins to go out there and support that. I'm sure a lot of teams go out there and expect that. They put us on the schedule for homecoming. It'll be an easy victory. And, the only way you're going to change that is going out the field and changing what you play and winning games. And the team, we say that all the time. Now, I feel that for a rallying cry for this group is the last game of the season against Shawan, how that game ended. I know a lot of guys have held on to that throughout the spring and drove home about the feeling of that defeat because we had some close defeats. But, it's just a different team, man. And, we look at it, okay, we got a few homecomings coming on. That just means we get more celebrations. Like the team that I love, what I love about our team is that we all kind of share that same thing about, we love a stage. We love a stage now. And so we got some guys up here that when the stage is presented, we're gonna show out. So it doesn't matter if it's whose homecoming it is, our homecoming some of the way, hey, we ready to play and we're ready to go out there and have fun. And the worst thing I know you've been part of HBCUs, but don't lose on your homecoming now. You lose on your homecoming, you ain't gonna go home to a job. So, you got to make sure you be smart about some of these things you do because you don't want to get caught on the schedule with the wrong team in the wrong year on your homecoming. So be careful what you wish for because you might get what you want. And so we just out here trying to play and compete and have fun. And, you're going to give people what they want now.
Well, he's out there looking like Suge Knight just now. It's like, man, you're going to get what you want. Say we ruining homecomings 2022. It's the tour.
Hey, I mean, I say this, when you play this game and you compete, you're just a competitor. And, sometimes, you want the team to take on the mantra of the coach. Sometimes the coach, embodies the mantra of the team. And when you're connected, it's just something different. And I just love this group of guys we have. I really believe in this group of guys we have. I've learned a lot from them. I hope that they learn a lot from me and our staff. And, when you have new hires and you have new players, it's a different energy, right? Because they don't know anything else different. They don't know what's been going on before. And we have a lot of guys that haven't been here from the days we lost them games and stuff like that. So we have a lot of, we have maybe two seniors that were here during our first year. And,
okay,
we have a lot of new guys about the program. So they don't understand what it's like to be like that. They just know that teams did what they did the year before, years past, and they just ready to go out there and see what they're talking about. So, for us, it's just about playing. It ain't about the talk. It ain't about nothing like that. We just want to go out there, and see who's really the best. Show us, and we're gonna go out there and do our part and show up and be ready to play some good football.
Okay, I got you. So, man, I know y'all starting the season off. Your first two games are on the road. You got Delaware State and then Central State. How important is it to get that first W under your belt, just to get the ball rolling for the season to be everything that you hope it'll be?
Man, it's huge. It's huge. The years that I've been a part of successful programs or successful seasons, we've won the first game, won the first couple games. You win. You got to get that feeling of knowing what it feels like to win because you don't want to get accustomed and comfortable to losing. And so, Del State, the Division I opponent, they've improved over the past couple of years. Mm-hmm. They've done Coach Milstead's done a hell of a job of building that program back up. And, they're going to be a great opponent. We look forward to that. I believe, that's going to be a special game. I know we're trying to make a classic of it, and we're going to play either in Philadelphia or something like that. So be tuned for that.
Okay.
But in Central State for this staff is a former opponent, being that, most of my staff is from the SIC, and so we played them down in those days, down up there in Wilberforce. I know Coach Porter is he's going to do a great job. I know he did a great job at Fort Valley. So it's going to be a tough 2 games to open up with. And you never really know how your team's going to respond with a bunch of new guys on the road, And so I know we have a team that's going to be veterans, but you never know how they're going to be on the road. And you just hope that, they respond well. But, we're just going to lean on our discipline, lean on what we do, lean on our fundamentals and habits. And I believe we'll start off right. So I'm excited for it. Like I said, these words is not going to do it no justice, man. September 4 can't come soon enough for us to get out there and show what we can do.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely looking forward to see how this thing pans out for y'all, too. I mean, it's definitely been very informative to hear just the approach that y'all are taking, just what you're looking at, how this next season is going to go. So, I mean, everybody's going to really have their eyes to see just how you guys really perform in 2022. So, I mean, I've gotten through all of the meat of the questions to get you all the beastly ones. Now I'm going to hit you with a little segment. It's called Who You With. I'm going to get you some more lighthearted questions, try to throw you off a little bit. I'm going to start off with the linebacker question because that's the position that you played. I'm going to pull on your heartstrings a little bit and see which way you're going to go on this one. So, better linebacker, Ray Lewis or Brian Urlacher?
You come with the hard ones out the gate.
I know you played with Brian. I'm like, who you going to go with?
Man. I mean, it's hard to go against Ray Lewis. Ray Lewis has done, he's been the epitome of what it means to be a great leader and a great linebacker and defense. Urlacher did some stuff day to day that's just was special, and he had some years, but he had some injuries too. And and Ray, he just a testament of time, man, and just the impact he had, not only on his team, but on the NFL and on his city. Like you can't, Baltimore, Ray Lewis off rip. So I'm gonna have to go Ray Lewis.
Yeah, he definitely embodied the whole city. I mean, I wouldn't have been mad at you for taking Urlacher, but Ray Lewis was definitely the right answer.
Yeah. We're going to be real, right? We got to be real here. So I can't come out here and, not be real about it.
Oh, yeah, I got you. But I was like, I think he might just go ahead and take Brian, though. So check it out. We're going to change gears on this one. Now you back on the campus. You out on the yard. They got the barbecue popping. You go out to the grill. Which piece of chicken you going for first? You want the leg, the wing, or the thigh?
Oh, I got to go wing.
Yeah,
I'm a wing guy, man. I'm a wing guy. Now, if it's on the grill and it's somebody got the grill going. Oh man, them grills, man, them thighs just be hitting. But I'm a wing guy. I'm gonna stick true, man. I'm gonna go with the wing.
Okay, man, I'm not mad at it. The wing, I'll take that if it's fried. If we get on the grill, I want the thigh. Especially when we're out there and everybody's on the grill, that means you probably ain't getting too many pieces.
Hey, you got to. Well, that's what it hit me, man. Because I'm just so natural saying, okay, if I'm gonna get some fried or baked, I'm gonna say, okay, I'm gonna wing. But when you said on the grill, it's like, man, that thigh be juicy. That thigh hit, man. And that's a tough one.
I don't want to clean it, but I definitely prefer the thigh if somebody else is gonna do the work. I'll grill it. I just don't want to clean it.
Yeah, I got you. I'm with you. My family loves thighs, man. So I'm always having to clean it and cook it up. So for me, the wing is just easier for me. I don't even want to deal with the thigh. That's why I'm at. But on the grill, thigh be hitting.
Yeah, definitely. So your family knows what's up. The thigh is the piece.
Yeah, they know. They got me beat on that one. They love it, man. I mean, it's good now, but it's just when you cook and you think like the thigh is the last thing I want to deal with.
Just the cleaning, though. I don't mind cooking it. Man, we're going to take it to the hardwood on this one. We had two marquee superstars opt into their contracts today in the NBA. So who do you think was the better of the two opt-ins today between Russell Westbrook and Kyrie Irving?
Oh, Kyrie, man. I mean, you know, it's one of, hey, man, you know, I don't know if you ever played golf, but skill is something else. And so, you know, you can be the greatest athlete, but man, when you got that skill with it, Kyrie is something special on that court. I love Westbrook's, you know, tenacity and his heart. But man, if you know, when you talk about box office and blockbuster, you know, I ain't no basketball player. You know, that's something that hey, I can't do like that. You know, so when I can watch somebody do the moves and shoot and be so pure with it, you know, I just love to watch Kyrie play. And I was a LeBron fan, so you know when he was there with Cleveland doing his thing, man, that was like I couldn't have been a bigger Kyrie fan during that time. But you know, I'm a Laker fan too. Like I said, I'm a LeBron fan, so I would love for Westbrook to be great and do great things, man. But that Kyrie Irving, man, he's something special. Now playing more and things like that, you know, to each man, to each his own. But you know, box office as far as going to watch a guy play and to put on the show, man, that's Kyrie Irving.
Okay, I ain't mad at it. I'm a Westbrook guy, but I like Kyrie too. So I mean that's either there's not a wrong answer to that one.
Yeah.
Got you. So now we're gonna shift back to the NFL. Better defensive head coach, Mike Tomlin or Brian Flores?
Yeah, he caused some tough ones, man. I'm gonna say Brian Flores, and the reason why I'm saying that is because I believe Mike Tomlin is a secondary guy. I believe Brian Flores coached into linebacker, and so it's almost like the better of both worlds. You know, they say that from a secondary being a coordinator, you know, it's a little bit different because you don't know about the front from the front. It's hard because you don't know about the back. But when you're a linebacker, you know the best of both worlds. And you know, and also when you're a head coach and you're doing the head coach only, you know, you get caught up in doing more of managing and everything but football sometimes. So I'm gonna say Brian Flores probably got the edge on him right now. But in their prime, I'm not sure. You know, I'm trying to think back. I think Tomlin used to be before that. He was with the Vikings coaching. But you know, Flores come from that Belichick tree, man. So, you know, he did his thing and he did a hell of a job down the stretch last year as far as winning them games. So, you know, I'm gonna go with Flores, man. Now, as a head coach, I would say Tomlin, bar none. But as far as just like from a defensive standpoint of what they do and things like that, I'm gonna have to go with Flores.
Oh yeah, but I agree. I would take Flores over Tomlin if we're just strictly talking about handling the defense.
Yeah, no doubt.
Okay, last one before we get out of here. This should be an easy one. Please don't answer this wrong. I'm going to have an issue with it. iPhone or Android?
iPhone, man.
Okay, for all those people with those green bubbles, y'all can miss us all with that.
Hey, you know, when you do a group text, you know, and I do camps and I do staff meetings and all this, it's not the iPhone that mess up the group text. That you get the group text and all of a sudden you got someone text you single by themselves. That's those Android users, man. And so it's like, hey, I get it. You know, it's easy like that. Some people don't trust it. They think big brother, little brother. Hey, man, if they want to know, they want to know. Get that iPhone. It's easier to use. Hell, I'm about to go get my daughter. My 6-year-old daughter got those little watches now that are like almost an Apple Watch still, where she can have that and I can be able to locate and communicate with her. Hey, man, you got to go with iPhone.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. That's the way to go. But for the phones, got to have the iPhone. Then you can venture off for all the other products, but the phone, absolutely. Easy use, doesn't act up. Most of y'all don't do enough with your phone to use an Android for what it actually does better. It's ridiculous.
Definitely, man. So that's why I said people always talk about it, and I started, I almost made a rule on my staff. Hey, you can't be on my staff with them Androids messing up the group text, man. I'm gonna get off that. But now I got a couple guys that, new guys that got the Android, and they're gonna start to sway. My right hand man, assistant head coach DC, Frank Turner, man, he was team Android through and through, and he just finally flipped over this past I believe in February. He got the iPhone, and now he got the Apple Watch, so I can't tell him nothing. But he made me proud. So you got to stay the iPhone, man. It's the way of the world now, right?
Oh yeah, man. So you converting them one at a time.
One at a time, trying to expand our territory, man. Just like we do at Lincoln, we trying to go across the world, cross the bridge. Now I ain't been to Alaska yet. That whole I don't know, was it 24 hours a night or 24 hours a day? I don't know if I can handle all that, but we're going to make our way out there too.
All right, that's what's up, man. So, that's going to conclude our interview for today. But, check out, let Petty Nation know where they can find you, anything that you want to leave them with before you get up out of here.
Yeah, they could find support us, obviously, lulions.com. That's our website. Coach Josh Dean, that's my Twitter. What's that? I don't even know my Instagram. It's Coach J Dean, I believe. But the biggest thing is come support the CIAA, support HBCUs, support the game of college football. It's a great way how we develop men, how we develop our young men, how we develop especially our young African American men and those minorities. But what we're trying to do here, you see the back, protect the pride, try to protect what we believe here. And that's about creating our young men in the right way, about fundamentals, about being trust, about communication, about just caring and accountability. And, we believe in the old school brand of football, but we also believe in lighting that scoreboard up. And that's what we have been missing the past couple of years. But we feel like we've done some things to change that with the personnel on the field and the personnel off the field. So we're looking for great things. And it's just going to be an exciting year. Come out, support. I'll make sure I get on the grill, throw them thighs on for, to make sure everybody can be happy and we be ready to go. All right. Our homecoming better than most anyway. So I expect to see you guys out there.
Hey, that's what's up, man. We got Coach Joshua Dean, Lincoln University. Come out and support. He already let you know they're taking over homecomings for 2022. It's the Suge Knight season.
Mr.
That's
Homecoming.
what they doing.
Mr. Homecoming. There it is.
Mr. Steal Your Homecoming. Say, you ain't got to watch your girl. Taking your homecoming.
There you go. Mr. Homecoming. Keep your girl, but we coming for that homecoming and that chicken.
That's what's up, man. So, hey, we appreciate everybody, as always, for tuning in to Petty Sportz Black. Next week, we always have another guest on. Y'all make sure you tune in. Petty Sportz Black. Always keep it petty. And we out.